Hi everyone, welcome back to Hope and Coffee. I'm Hope and coffee and coffee and coffee all day long. It is a wet, rainy day, coffee in hand. I will probably switch to decaf in a little bit, but for now I am slowly and steadily drinking my cup of coffee. I hope it doesn't get cold, but we shall. Oh, I hate to warm it up in the microwave. That's just never a good idea. It just doesn't taste the same if you warm it up. I feel like it kills it. Personally, I feel like it kills it. Anyway, this particular episode is not about coffee, but it is about me being exhausted with online dating. And I may have talked about that in the past, and I don't even know when the last time I did a dating episode was, but let us say that the dating situation has come to a screeching halt, and really pretty much on purpose. I had downloaded a dating app for about a week and just had the hardest time getting my own self motivated to put any level of effort into the dating app. I was realizing that I was exhausted, am still exhausted with the online dating world. And I realized as I was also looking around on the internet and just kind of through social media that I'm not the only one that's really exhausted with the online dating world. But the issue is that we live so much of our world, or most of our lives right now, being just connected to the internet, that we don't wander out into, I guess, IRL in real life with the intent to meet strangers on purpose. And I mean, we used to, but it's been a very long time since we've done that, and I think the world is different now. So I don't know if that's really the best plan or not. Are we more hesitant to do that? Like, is that where the people are? I'm not sure. Are other people going out there with the intent to meet strangers that I don't know about? Because when I kind of look around in my current city, I'm not seeing a ton of like single mingle like meetups. And honestly, if I could find some, I probably would just go. Just with the intent of meeting people. I think that would be a lot of fun. I work better in person versus online. But the thing is I can talk really well through text. I can text really well. I feel as though when I text, I can be fun and flirty. But the thing is like, I don't really know. Like, I don't know how I actually come across to people, because when I'm texting people, it seems as though they're interested, and then every once in a while I'll meet up with a person and it seems as though they're interested. And I mean, I'll meet them face to face, seems as though they're interested, and then all of a sudden, poof, they just vanish. And it's like, well, what happened? But I don't think it's anything that I've really done, but I don't really know. I don't know, there's not a survey feedback that tells me it's like, okay, you could have done this better. Which is probably a good thing. I don't think I want a survey feedback. I feel as though that would be weird. But the thing is like, how do I come across to people? I've had a couple guys in my, like, I think I come across as friendly and welcoming and inviting, but I don't really know. And I've had a couple guys who have reached back out to me as though they're trying to stay connected, but I don't know why. I am not the kind of girl you can keep in your back pocket for, I don't know, future situations. I won't respond to that. And I know some guys will do that, but the thing is like, I had kind of gone on a couple of dates with this one guy. He kind of fell off, and he was doing a whole bunch of things, so he got busy, and I was like, okay, fine, he's not interested. And I kind of took it as that, and I kind of let it go. I didn't push the situation. I didn't feel I needed to, because he'd kind of already expressed that he had lost interest. Fine. Well, he continues to randomly send me messages on like Instagram or Snapchat, just like random pictures, or like nothing like lewd or anything like that, just kind of random stuff. And I just don't really respond, because the thing is, it feels as though I'm being kind of kept in his back pocket for when he's ready to hang out again. But I'm not responsive, because I am not interested in being kept in someone's back pocket for later. That is just not a thing. A different guy that I had spoken to but never went on a date with also sent me a snap that again, not lewd. It was like a picture of his cat, which was very random. And I don't know if he just wanted me to respond so he could see like if I was still responding to him or what. But I didn't respond, because again, it felt as though it was a fishing sort of experiment, and I wasn't about to have that. And then I had an individual who tried to come back into my life after over a year. And the situation ended really, really badly over a year ago. I was left absolutely crushed. I was left feeling less than worthy of being someone's friend, like made to feel as though I was not even worth their time. And then they tried to start messaging me as though I was just going to let them back into my life. And so I sent them, I blocked them on my phone, and I sent them an email explaining that I was not about to do that, that I had gone through some really hard stuff after they had done what they had done, that I wished them all the best, but that I could not allow them back into my life. And then about 2 weeks later, I sent them an email saying, oh, and by the way, I would like my stuff back. Well, they then responded only to that email saying, well, I was worried about you, blah, 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 blah. I thought you maybe got hurt. I didn't know what happened to you. And it felt like a whole bunch of gaslighting, because they didn't deserve anything from me. But the only thing I responded to on that email was, they did say to the effect of, because they responded to the one email that had the sentence of, I would like my stuff back. And so in their response, they did say, well, tell me what stuff, and I'll try to find it, or I'll try to monetarily compensate you for it. Well, the thing is it's 2 shirts that are completely irreplaceable to me. And they've known about these 2 shirts for a very long time, so they've had plenty of time to try to find them. So it's been utterly disrespectful that they have purposefully not returned these shirts, because I have returned everything of theirs that I had of theirs. I mean, I built an actual box and mailed them all of their stuff. And the only thing I requested returned from them was these 2 shirts. One shirt came from 2 of my 2 very best friends, who had gone on their honeymoon and gotten me a gift while on their honeymoon. And then one was on an international trip that I took and I bought from the Louvre. And those 2 shirts are irreplaceable to me, because I don't think I can ever replace them with their meaning to me. And they accidentally got left in his possession. So he knows, and he knew at the time, that those 2 shirts were incredibly important to me. So if he has in any way lost them or like gotten rid of them, then he did it on purpose and disrespectfully. Well, he never responded to the fact that I also, I just let him know I'm looking for those 2 shirts that I've still been looking for. But I sent him a follow-up that also said, by the way, you seem to have missed an email that I sent you explaining that you and I are no longer going to be friends. Please look for an email on or around this particular date. and he has not responded since. So, with all of that being said, the dating world and like cutting ties and all this sort of stuff it's difficult. And people will try to keep you in their back pocket and use the version that they knew of you when you were your most vulnerable to their advantage. And I'm not playing that game anymore. I am not participating in those manipulation tactics any longer, because that particular email from that person who decided to write me, and when I respond to the email that I said, hey, I'm looking for my 2 shirts, or for my stuff, I would like them back, with, hey, I thought you got hurt during the cold snap, blah, 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 telling me that, it sounded as though he thought he deserved something from me when he never deserved anything from me, nothing. I was done, because I had already made myself very clear on my stance, and he chose to ignore that. And he had even said in his email, oh, by the way, I had you blocked, so this was in my spam folder. Well, that seems to be your fault anyway. So I had sent you an email. I let you know the situation. If you didn't get it, that's not on me. So with all of that being said, please go out there, and I hope that people don't try to use you. If they do, I hope you're smart about it. But as for now, I think I'm taking a break from the dating world. I am dating myself. I love myself. I think I deserve the best. These messy boys deserve nothing. They don't deserve my time, and they do not deserve my energy, nor do they deserve my friendship after they have abused me. And that is just where I stand on this situation. So, I hope you all have a wonderful journey. I hope you all have a lovely day, and thank you for joining me on my journey. I'll see you on the next page. Have a great one.